Hey folks, hey, thanks for tuning in. Channel's been a little bit quiet lately, but I assure you the hunting has not. It's been one of the biggest winters I've ever had, and I've had some awesome animals on the ground. At the start of this year, I really set myself a goal of getting myself some trophy representative animals from each of the different species, particularly Sambar, but lately I've been lucky enough to get reds as well. Fortunately, in these situations, the camera work wasn't priority because my priority was getting these good animals on the ground and out of the bush, and luckily enough I've been able to achieve that. Hey, so the following footage, no kill shots, no great action shots, but I think it gives you a real good feel of the area that I was hunting in and some of the good animals that I was able to get. So I was lucky enough to have a really great trip down to Victoria, where I got to spend a whole week out there in the bush near one of my relatives' properties down there up in the state forest behind there. So I was lucky enough to get onto an awesome mob of animals, including one prime stag. Not massive, 24 inches at its widest spread, but perfectly represented, perfectly proportional. Here's a few mixed clips of what happened there. No great action, I'm sorry, but it gives you a taste of the creature himself. He's currently at Trevor Willis Taxidermy. I'm looking forward to getting him back in a year's time.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Took long enough to find the bugger, but it's probably the best deer I've ever shot in my life. And you know, I took for him for 2 hours and I thought he might have been just off the borderline, but here he is. Thanks, Wazza, mate. This is awesome. How incredibly even that is. He's just a beauty. We'll pack him out now before it gets dark. Awesome. Thanks, mate. Oh. Jeez.
Hey, so this next clip is of 2 red stags I took in early August in the New South Wales State Forest. Just like the Sambar deer, both public land animals, and that's something that I'm proudest of, and that makes the trophy even sweeter. Enjoy the footage.
2 red stags down. Oh, fucking dead. Oh my god. Look how big he is. Look at the next one. Wow, what an exit wound. So we're back here this morning, and everything's frozen cold, is what we wanted for the sake of the meat, etc. It's all rigor mortised up. Look at that, stiff as anything. That's alright. So I guess the aim is just to try and get 2 legs off both of these animals, and both the back straps of both of these animals, which is, it's a shame it has to be so wasteful, but I've got to be realistic in this situation. We've got a long way to hike them out until the backpack's ready. It'll probably take us 2 trips to do that. That's alright. Oh. It's just one of those situations where I came out of the clearing and there was a stag staring at me, so plugged him behind the shoulder. He bolted up, and when I came out again to have a look, there's a stag staring there. And I think, oh well, have I missed him? Is he injured? Is he going down? So I shoot him again, but it was a different one. And his behaviour was just really dopey. He wasn't following up with the rest of the hinds and the spikers that were running away. Anyway, I shouldn't complain. Public land red stags. I've been trying this shit for years. and I didn't expect it to just happen, but that's what happens when you keep turning up. I'd like to thank Bluey Smith for apart from being a good bloke, he kind of set my sights on this area and gave me a bit of a hint that these fellas might actually be in the area. And you were right, Bluey. Ugh. A whole bunch of them in this area. It's about the third time I've been to this forest now, which is well, mainly looking for pigs actually. It's a good area for pigs. But this is just as good anyway.
So watch this space, guys. I'm really hoping to step up the filming, especially at the end of this year and coming into next year. There's going to be a bit more trout fishing, a hell of a lot more emphasis on Sambar, and fingers crossed, if all finances go well, NZ next year. Fingers crossed chamois, fingers crossed wapiti, cross them both for whitetail. I'm setting my sights very high here, but if I'm going to spend the money, I'm going to hunt my heart out. Big thanks to all those who've taken an interest in this channel. Big cheers to all my hunting buddies, and maximum respect to you all. Hunt hard and hunt safe. Good times.